Do your job.
Marcos Villegas for FightHubTV.com, standing here with the man that says no lies, Brandon "The Truth" Vera. Brandon, we're just at the Combat Fight League amateur mixed martial arts event, and I saw you kind of moving around over there. You know, I wanted to hear, how was your amateur career coming up in the ranks as a fighter?
My amateur career was, you know, nothing like CFL. Fighting in venues that had railroad ties for floors and splinters everywhere. No commission, no ambulance. You know, it's come a long way. CFL is doing it, man. Like they're putting a lot of, I would say, C-type promotions that are pro. They're putting them to shame. Like CFL is doing it well. And if you don't believe me, you need to come to a CFL and watch. And it's just amateurs.
So I hear you're training now again.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I'm training again. It's been good. You know, I've never been able to breathe out of my nose my whole life. Like that whole saying with breathe in through your nose and exhale through your mouth. I didn't know what the hell people were talking about when they said that, man. I didn't get it. I was like, I'll pass out if I did it. But after my nose got broken and then for surgery and had it fixed, like I can breathe out my nose.
For that last fight that you had in the UFC, I wanted to touch on it a little bit because there's some controversy now, and I know you've came out in a few interviews. You know, looking back at it, were you surprised that he took you down as much as he did, Thiago Silva?
Yes. I'm not gonna say it was strength based. It was a takedown that we weren't really expecting. That. Yeah. That's stupid jiu-jitsu Hail Mary, wrap your leg around, takedown. And we were joking about it because people get taken down. 2 weeks before my fight, me and Coach Eric Del Ferro were talking about it, laughing, joking about that takedown. And I told Coach Eric, I said, man, if he takes me down with that, man, you need to punch me in the face. You know, he took me down with that thing 3 times in the match. Because it's just a takedown you never train against or never train for, because nobody really uses it. But yeah, they use it now. Everybody's using it now. So that's something for sure that we added to the game to defend and stop. And our guys at the gym actually got really good at using the takedown.
Now, it caught me kind of off guard as well because he's known as a stand-up guy. Of course, you're known for your stand-up as well. And when you guys were both matched up stand-up-wise, you had the better of the exchanges.
That's why he took me down. He didn't want none. You know you didn't want none. That's why he took me down. You still don't want none.
Now, another controversy about that fight is the test, the drug test that, you know, people aren't too sure about. You know, if it comes back that he doesn't pass it, how do you feel the UFC should handle that situation in regards to your cut as well?
You know, I don't. Obviously, for me, when I say, oh, if it's one way, I want to be back in the UFC. Or if it's this way, well, then I got my just desserts. You know, honestly, right now my career is in the hands of the UFC and with the commission. I don't know what's going on with it. Like you said, like one report will say, oh, it came out positive, and the other one says there's no results yet. And then I don't know. I don't know what's going on with its results. I just know that everybody else is already done with it, and his is still lagging. So something's going on. I'm just gonna wait till the results come back and it's final. But like I said in a couple of interviews, if I'm in the UFC and you get a suspension because you might have done something, I'm not saying that you did, I don't know if you did, but your welcome back fight, I want to make sure I'm that guy.
Looking back on that fight as well, you know, in the 3rd round, he was doing a lot of disrespectful things to you during the fight. Looking back at the tape, you know, what was your reaction when you saw that? You
know, a lot of people were saying he was being disrespectful. When I saw the fight, I just saw a guy who was super excited, you know. Maybe in his mind, in his camp, his dreams, in his wildest dreams, he never thought he'd be beating me. Man, imagine if you just hit the lottery. How would you act? You know what I mean? Would you care what other people think? No, he had me 3rd round, pinned up against the cage, and I couldn't get up. I really couldn't get up, and he was punching on me. Maybe the realization came to him that, oh, I'm beating this guy, I'm doing it. Maybe it was part of his excitement, you know? So I can't knock him for it. That's what everybody does. I dance when I knock people out. People don't like that either, you know? That's what he did. I mean, that's what he did. That's what he does. It is what it is. He stopped when I elbowed him in the face, though. He stopped for a second, so. Yeah, he don't like getting hit, so. He'll feel it again, hopefully.